These students may be decades away from retirement, but the idea of working longer enrages them. At the moment, the French can retire and access a state pension when they're 62, but President Emmanuel Macron wants to lift it to 64.
Working so long is not good, it's not healthy, it's not something you want to do. You don't want to spend your whole life working and then be tired and then spend, 2, 3 or very little years actually resting.
This reform will push a lot of old people on the work. They will have to find some work, and it will be harder for young people to find some work.
The government says the nation's ageing population means the country's generous pension scheme will become unaffordable, but these protesters disagree.
Retirement system is actually just fine, and it's just a political reform that we don't need, and our government lies about why we need it.
That they always want to make us work longer, work more hours, and ultimately with less pay, and that's basically putting the history backwards, basically.
It wasn't just young people marching through central Paris. Opposition to the pension reform crosses generations, with over 60% of the population against the plan. In the past, protests like this have forced previous presidents to abandon or severely curtail their plans for pension reform. Even Emmanuel Macron had to scrap his first attempt. And this crowd is hoping that with sustained pressure, they can force his hand again. Despite the mass show of opposition in the past few days, the president has given no indication he plans to back down. But unions are determined to test his resolve, scheduling more protests and strikes for the end of the month. Sarah Morice, TRT World, Paris.